你愿不愿意和我在一起？
Yu2 furrowed his brow. Did not expect Jingjing finally confessed to him. Looking at Jingjing's smile full of expectation, Yu2 nearly couldn't drag himself away. But finally he refused Jingjing again.
晶晶，你属于耀眼的世界，而我属于另一个世界。
When Jingjing finished the awards ceremony, with a happy face, she said she would send Yu2 home first. But Yu2 said they go home in different directions. He's going home on subway. But it's so late. Jingjing doesn't want him to take the subway laboriously again. Insists on sending him back. Have no way. Finally, Yu2 still accept the good intentions of Jingjing. But in the car, Yu2 has been absent-minded all the way. Jingjing looks at Yu2 and notices something strange. So she took the opportunity to find a topic to ask him. Why did you come by yourself? Where is Zhai Liang? Yu2 said because he's afraid of Zhai Liang being outspoken. So after thinking twice, finally decided to come without Zhai Liang. Jingjing recalls Yu2 said that his career now is an aerospace designer. Then asked him when he planned to go back to work. Yu2 calmly said that he will go back tomorrow. And then he said, I may not have time to play games in the future. And I won't be able to give you your present. And when Yu2 said these words, it seems like saying goodbye to Jingjing. But for Jingjing, Yu2 is the man who occupies her whole youth. She fell in love with him 10 years ago. Until now she's still fond of him quietly. She looks at the back of Yu2. Feels very reluctant to give up. She knew if she didn't say it today, there might not be a chance evermore. So she decided to take a risk again. Just like 10 years ago. She summoned up the courage to confess to Yu2 again.
你愿不愿意和我在一起？
晶晶，你属于耀眼的世界，而我属于另一个世界。
She was rejected once 10 years ago. But she didn't expect 10 years later. After summoning up the courage to confess to him again, she also met with rejection. And at this time Jingjing also completely gave up. Finally, holding back tears, she turned her head and left. And the reason why Yu2 refused her. Because he didn't think he was good enough for glamorous Jingjing. They belonged to very different worlds. Heaven knows saying those words to refuse Jingjing. It took Yu2 how much courage. He could only grieve silently in his heart. Feebly let Jingjing leave. Jingjing unwilling to take off the rabbit earrings. It was a moment she planned to bury Yu2 in her heart. And on the way back home, when Yu2 saw Jingjing's poster, he couldn't help but think back of their good memories little by little. For more than a month, Jingjing feels upset. But isn't Yu2 feels sad, too? Because he's already indulges in this relationship. But nothing can be done. Because of the special nature of his work, he needs to travel all the time. So he was afraid that he could not give Jingjing the life she wanted. So can only resolutely refuse her. Hope Jingjing can completely forget him. In the meantime, Zhai Liang is playing games with teammates. All of a sudden the college chat room on his phone. The video of Yu2 and Xiao Jingjing playing video games spreads all over. What Zhai Liang did not expect is that Yu2 and Xiao Jingjing turned out to be classmates. And the sound of Xiao Jingjing is exactly the same with the one called Cotton who played video games with them. This gossipy man pulls Yu2 and asks him what happened. Yu2 takes his phone and says nothing. Just silently watching the video. After turning off the phone, said to Zhai Liang that he would never see her again. The next day Yu2 go back to the research institution. Colleagues are also very happy to see him back. So are the teacher. Calls him to his office as soon as possible. He's glad that Yu2 can go back in research institution and hold on to his dream. And he's also sorry about what he said earlier at the restaurant. He's too anxious at that time. It makes sense to think about it later. No matter what generation will encounter difficulties. It's just that young people today have a high cost of living. So for the choice you two made, he also shows understanding. Then he talked about his classmate Jingjing. Even though she's a superstar, but very down-to-earth. The teacher thinks you two should also think about the main affair of his life. But you two doesn't think he deserves her.
我凭什么呀？
凭你的本事啊！哎，我真是看不懂了。你一个堂堂的未来总师，名校毕业，怎么就配不上一个女明星啊？就是因为钱？这样说吧，就算你年薪100万千万，恐怕你也没有人家挣得多。我们航天是最浪漫的职业，这个你还不明白吗？